Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Outer Rim broadcast, episode number 6. We missed a week because Zach could not freaking watch Rebel Season 2 in enough days.
I
So
will
we had to
take the
miss,
blame.
We had to miss an entire week just for that
We
man to
skipped a
get
week.
caught up on Rebels. Anyways,
To be fair, we couldn't really record any day, but we'll just say
No.
it's because I had to finish
Nope.
season 2, because it
Nope.
is true.
nope. We were both free all week. We had no exams. We had no work. We had no nothing.
No, Mother's Day didn't happen.
Mother's Day
didn't.
didn't happen. Nothing happened. Zach just did not watch Rebel Season 2. Anyways, that's what we're going to be talking about. So,
Yep.
now that you've fully watched Rebel Season 2 again,
Rewatch, yeah. Rewatch.
any initial thoughts?
It's so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Obviously the highlight of the season for me is obviously the 2-part finale,
Yeah.
but the whole season in general is just really good.
It's hard to top that ending. But like again, I said this last time we talked about Rebels, but I was just so surprised because watching it all the way through once, like I first thought, wow, this is kind of slow. This isn't really like that great. I don't understand the hype behind it. Watching it again all the way through, I'm like, wow, all this stuff happens so fast.
Yeah.
Season 2, I mean, the second episode of the second season, Vader comes back. He's like, oh, what's up,
Pops
guys?
up in the first.
I think right at the end there, right?
Yeah, at the end.
But again,
The
you know,
two-part.
yeah. And then literally the next episode is Rex,
Rex.
Gregor, and Wolf. I'm like, all right. And then again, after that
And then
arc, Maul
few
comes in.
episodes after that, yeah, exactly.
And then after that, Hondo comes in. And then it's just like one after another, after another, after another.
Princess Leia,
Leia, yep. That's episode 12.
the Mandalorians,
Mm-hmm.
what's his name? Fen Rao
Fen Rao.
pops up. Like, dude, it's such a good season. And it sets up so much.
And the
So,
whales. The big whales. I forget what they're called.
The
Hyperspace whales.
We failed.
We
The
did fail.
Purgles.
But like again,
Yep.
watching it back after you've seen it once already, I mean, you know how the finale goes, like the end of the end of the show, and you're like, oh, that's kind of sick.
That episode's it's like once you already know the ending, that episode just becomes a lot more meaningful
Yeah,
because they come back, and then we saw them in Mandalorian,
right.
and we'll probably see them
wild.
in Ahsoka.
That's exactly why he did that,
Oh yeah,
Mr. Dave.
he ain't slick.
We're on to him. He ain't like we know what he's up to.
But with the finale, I just the Anakin or Vader Ahsoka fight. It's so good, dude.
That's like one of the most
And-
clipped like parts of this entire show.
Wasn't the part where she was showing Ezra, Anakin, like that training video thing, the training hologram? Was that in season 2?
I think so, right? Because that's
think
when
it
they
was.
were on their way to. Oh. Yeah, because they hadn't met. Or like Ezra still had his long hair, so it would have.
Yeah, because after season 2, Ahsoka doesn't come back for a while, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Ahsoka doesn't come back until the World Between Worlds. Spoiler alert.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, I did. That was cool too. Seeing Anakin, they're talking about like how he was like the greatest.
Yeah.
Kanan was even telling them it was like he's like the greatest warrior the Jedi had and stuff. It's cool to like hear from other people about Anakin.
Like here, like the
He was
stories.
like he was a
from
freaking
others.
war hero, man.
Oh yeah.
To everybody, like him and Obi-Wan were like kind of famous.
Oh yeah. Both in good and bad ways.
Which is partly part of the problem we were talking about before with the Jedi and stuff. Like they shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, they shouldn't
But
have that.
for this
fame
time, they were.
and we're here for it. However, yeah, that was the season.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what episode it was, but they were all in the show. I think they were all in the Phantom, going down. to
Yeah,
something.
I don't remember.
Maybe it was the, like the ghost of whatever, or always two they are. Episode 5, maybe, because I don't know if that's when they're all going down to the Sith Temple.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
It was kind of a tease for Vader,
It was.
for him to come back. But then we also got Yoda makes an appearance in the season too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. They did my man
he's
wrong.
also in season 1, but his voice.
Yes, but like his actual like.
But his actual
comes
he
up in
shows
the
up.
temple. That's Shroud of Darkness, I believe, right?
So that's crazy. We got
18.
so we got Vader. We've got the clones.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Ahsoka, obviously.
Yep.
Fen Rao.
Yep.
We'll say Anakin as Anakin too. Leia. Maul.
We also have Syndulla. What's his name? Hera's dad.
Yeah, Hera's dad.
From Clone Wars.
And then the pirate
Hondo.
Did no, never mind.
One of my favorites too is the scene where Kanan is in the Jedi Temple and he gets knighted by the Grand Inquisitor
Oh yeah, that's such a good one.
Ex Jedi Temple guard.
Cause he was a temple guard.
Which is wild.
Oh, fun little information here. Luke Skywalker actually had a yellow lightsaber. In between his green and blue one. And he apparently got it because the Grand Inquisitor's like spirit or whatever fought him. And apparently that lightsaber he was using was actually the Grand Inquisitor's temple lightsaber.
Huh. So this was in between. This was in between Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. I forget what it was from. Weird. It's like some comic or something. I just saw that.
That sounds like that sort of.
It was like a week ago. I saw that. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
But dude, Ahsoka fighting the Inquisitors, like, they're so
just
outclassed.
Just embarrass them. Kanan also gets blinded in the last.
Yeah, I feel like his character's like gets so much better when he becomes blind because he's like forced into becoming more with the Force.
Right.
So that's like it really helps him.
And then Bendu teaches him.
Bendu, yeah, did we see Bendu?
No, I don't think so.
I know they find the chopper base that
they find chopper base, but I don't think they go back to it until season 3.
And I know they have to deal with the spiders.
The holocrons of fate, yeah. Because I think he stumbles upon Bendu when he's blind. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's next season.
And we had Bendu Day in Mandalorian.
Dude, wait, really?
On Coruscant. Yeah, that's what they were like. The episode where it's Doctor and the other Imperial lady.
Yeah.
When they're out like and everybody's like looks like they're partying and stuff. It's because it was Bendu Day.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
I don't know if it's Bendu based off of him actually or what. But
Dave Filoni probably just needed a name for a holiday, and that was.
It could have been. It could have been though because he did help the early Rebel Alliance. So
yeah, but I don't know if anybody knew about him besides.
I mean, Hera became a general and stuff.
Yeah.
And they knew Leia but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Kanan gets blinded.
By Maul of all people.
By Maul, yeah.
A cool way to get blinded.
I was about to say.
And then he helps them against the Inquisitors. I like how when he saw them like about to all fight, he was like, "Oh, what fun!"
What fun!
Finally, was able to fight after probably a while.
Yeah.
And he had his lightsaber hidden in his cane.
Which is sick, by the way.
Yeah. And then he fights them. Also, one of those Inquisitors from that is actually in Ahsoka. It was the one that got tried to escape with the helicopter blade, and then it like stopped and he fell. That one lived.
Huh.
He's the one in Ahsoka.
Interesting.
You see him in the trailer.
He's the big dude, right? Like the grayish.
No.
Tripping.
That guy's dead. I forget.
Like second.
I don't remember which number he is.
I don't remember. They can never keep up with all of them.
I just remember the second sister because of Fallen Order.
Yeah. And the ninth sister, which you fight twice for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Just with less limbs. Except this time she's really dead.
The sixth brother.
Sixth brother, that's it. Interesting.
No. The eighth brother, sorry.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard that one.
The eighth brother is in Ahsoka. And he's the one who fell, and then you just assume he died, but fifth brother, the guy you're thinking of, he's the one who was also in Kenobi.
Yeah. That was Sung Kang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're right. Fifth brother.
They gotta update the wiki.
Just a number off, man.
They said the eighth brother attempts to flee, but his lightsaber malfunctions and he plummets to his demise. Gotta update the wiki.
Got him. You could probably log in and edit it.
That's too much work.
No, that's fair. That's so fair.
But the shot where you see Vader coming down through the hole on top of his ship, like, bro, come on.
We got this on autopilot.
I'm not afraid of you. Then you'll die braver than most. And then he was about to kill Ezra. He was about to swing on him. And then he senses Ahsoka and turns around and she's just standing there. If it was any other Jedi standing right there, he would have just swung his lightsaber, killed Ezra, and then gone after them. But because it's Ahsoka, it stopped him in his tracks for a second. It was like, oh.
The apprentice lives.
That fight is just so good, bro.
It is.
And then she cuts his mask.
It was his right side, I think.
His right side. Wait.
On her left. Because he looks pretty sure. Oh wait, maybe it's the other way around.
I think it's his left.
One of the sides.
One of the sides, yeah. And it's just crazy because Obi-Wan cuts the other side.
Right.
Oh no, it was his right.
See, don't have it mess with me. Don't have it test me.
Don't have it mess with me. It's his right. And then Obi-Wan cut his left side.
Mm-hmm.
It was like two halves of the helmet. And then Luke was the only one who could actually take the helmet off. I've always believed that Ahsoka could have stopped Anakin from turning.
Yeah,
but Luke's the only one who could bring him back after he's already Vader.
I agree.
They kind of make it feel that way throughout the Clone Wars Mandalorian, the Siege of Mandalore arc, where she keeps trying to talk to him, but then something happens, and it's and it's happening during episode 3, so it's if she just could have gotten that one moment to talk to him, she could have stopped it.
Well, even when she was there, and when Anakin was about to give her lightsabers, and then the freaking siren went off, or the alarm went off.
Mm-hmm.
Because then she was like, "We'll have to catch up another time."
Dude, imagine if them two both went. Which is what Anakin was on. He wanted to go.
Right.
Maul would have dusted,
I was
dude.
just saying, I wouldn't even be close.
That's why she was saying, she was like, "You're lucky Anakin didn't show up the way you're fighting." Oh my goodness.
I forgot about that.
She literally just tells him that straight up.
Yeah. After like 3 swings, too.
Yeah, but then you have, you at the time when everything happens, you don't know what happens between them two. It's just the explosion and whatever. And then you see her like just walking.
Mm.
And just you don't really know what just happened.
Yep.
And then we get, 2 seasons later, you get to see what happened, and she got saved by Ezra. She probably would have died.
She absolutely would have.
Cause he was, he had her there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
And then he just tanks the explosion because it's Vader.
Because he's got God mode enabled.
Minor inconvenience.
Minor inconvenience.
Bro just walks away.
No, he did though. He like limped
He was
off.
a little hurt. He was a little hurt. Yeah, he was a little hurt.
Still though.
But still, he still walked away.
Some light.
So yeah, light, But she also has the I forget her name, dude. The light side, the daughter. There we go.
Yeah.
That's her name. That's literally her name, the daughter.
Oh,
she has the
owl
daughter, the spirit of the daughter with her. Yeah, which is what saved her, because the owl is what had Ezra go through the portal to save her.
Well, so the other thing too that I noticed too is I think in that same episode, right before Vader like walks in, he like looks up and like sees the daughter like circling above.
Yeah, he's always aware of the owl. He probably knows what it is too, because I mean he was there on Mortis. That's why like when he gets her lightsabers at the end of Clone Wars, he sees the owl and is just watching it.
Yep.
Because he knows. That's probably how he knew that she was alive or something. Also, you could probably just feel it that she was alive.
No, that's fair.
Plus, I mean, who buried the body? It's like he's not stupid.
Yeah, right.
He definitely knew she was alive. Probably didn't know if he would ever see her though.
Yeah.
Until Rebels.
Yeah, or just could never find her and like track her down.
Right. Same thing with Obi-Wan. It's like he knows they're alive. But...
Yeah, I mean, well, that's partly why he wanted the Inquisitors too, because he had to do like Imperial stuff, but then he also was just so engulfed. He didn't even really care about the other Jedi. He just wanted to find.
He wanted to find the pieces of his past, people who are connected to him. People who know Anakin are a threat to him in a way, because
and that's why like that's why they show that in Kenobi too.
And it's he hates himself so much that he just wants to kill what's connected to him because it's Anakin,
Right.
Because nobody hated him more than him.
Mm-hmm. That's wild.
Even if he killed your family, he still hated himself more.
That's why he was so good.
Yeah,
that's why he was so strong.
All just pure anger, and then his suit is really just torturing him. At all times.
It does not help him in any way. Physically.
There's a comic where he is literally in lava. He just emerges from lava. It's so cool.
And then he like wade through it too. Like he just walks across like a lava river.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, right. I need a Vader show, man. I need it. I don't care if it's animated or live action. I just need it.
It'll come up again.
There's so much stuff from like the comics, even the new comics. Like there's just so much. Like there's literally there's a scene where he is on this planet and he's like surrounded by this army, these rebel soldiers, like just completely surrounded, and they're like, like drop your weapon, like you're surrounded, and he's like, all I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men. And he kills them all.
What do you do if you're one of those people? Vader says that
There's like 50 plus, probably more. It's insane.
Yeah, and their fear only helps him.
Yeah.
When he feeds off that, it's like, well, you guys are screwed.
Yeah, exactly. There was actually I just learned this today, literally like 2 hours ago. Um, for Rogue One, originally he was supposed to massacre the rebels on Scarif.
Hmm.
They were gonna be holed up in like this like building. And the Empire was trying to get in to stop. I think Cassian from being able to, or Jin, sorry, Jin from being able to like send the plans, and that's when Vader was gonna go in and just massacre them all.
Why didn't
But
he?
I
Was
like
it
the
just too
ending we
much?
got better
I do too, but like,
because he still does that, and you get the
that's true.
amazing shot of Jin and Cassian on the beach with the Death Star firing.
Yeah.
But back to Rebels. Stop getting us off track here, Robert.
Listen, it all links together.
I know a lot of people like I mean I personally agree. I like the Clone Wars animation better, but the Rebels animation isn't bad. The people who say it's bad are just being dumb.
You mean like the style, like the art?
Yeah, like the art style. It's just different. It's
Yeah.
not bad,
I think Clone Wars,
especially season 2 and on. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but again, watching it right after Clone Wars, like binging Clone Wars and watching Rebels, yeah, it looks a little soft and like less detailed, more like dolls. But again, watching it stand alone by itself, you realize that it's honestly not that bad. Like the lightsabers being skinny, like they're not that skinny, and they're meant to be.
It's
like
all
the original
choice,
trilogy
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I like it. I hate the one thing I do hate though. This is more so season 3, but I do not like Ezra's haircut. They did my boy wrong.
Ah, nah, I like it.
I don't know. I mean, it fits him better. It fits him better because the whole like
he's supposed to be
Sith,
older
yeah.
and stuff, but I think in Ahsoka it's a little longer.
Are you sure?
Like based off of the holocron,
I thought it was
the hologram.
I thought it was this, he got the flat top. He got his
Nah, in the hologram he has the
greasy
like longish. It's not like the long like season 1, but it's like a halfway between both.
Interesting. Maybe he's growing it back.
I think he has a little bit of a beard or something.
Oh,
I don't remember.
old Ezra.
But that means that I can't speak, bro. The hologram is after he had disappeared.
Well
if that's the case.
No, but I mean, I enjoy the art style. I like the backgrounds. This one is more cinematic to me than Clone Wars. Like, there's a lot more like wider shots and like they thought about placement of the characters and like how the actual whole scene looks as a whole, rather than just like focusing on like a fight or something. And that I appreciate a lot more. That also adds quite a bit.
Also, it's harder to like compare the two animation styles when the most recent thing that from Clone Wars season 7 is like insane animation.
Yeah.
Like if they did Rebels now also with better technology with the same art style, it would look 10 times better as well. Because the original Clone Wars animation did not look.
I was gonna say if you go back and watch season 1, it's like the rocks are like 3
compare
colors.
season 1 Clone Wars and season 1 Rebels. I would say season 1 Rebels probably has the better.
Yeah,
animation.
and Rebels is way more consistent. I think the thing that I don't like about Ezra's hair is how shiny it is, but that's all. That's really great.
Yeah. I think it took me until after like season 2, I think, to realize Kanan was Freddie Prinze Jr., bro. When I found that out, I was blown away. I was like, there's no way my Scooby-Doo childhood is in Rebels right now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Who did he voice in Scooby-Doo? Was he Shaggy?
No, he was in the movies. The live action.
Oh, like the Haunted Island ones?
Yeah, he's Freddy. He's Fred.
Really?
Yeah. And what's her name? His wife, who's Daphne.
Yes.
She voices an Inquisitor.
Huh.
She's the one chick. Oh, I forget her name. She's in the episode where they're in like the abandoned ship. She's got
Oh,
like the
yeah.
droids.
Yeah. I think she's second. No, she's not second. We just said that.
She's the seventh sister.
Seventh is the other S.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is her name.
No, I like her. I like that as an Inquisitor. I like that how she uses her droids and stuff. And she's not like straight up just like Force.
Yeah, she was kind of creepy too.
Oh yeah.
But another fun fact: the Scooby Doo's were written by James Gunn.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's why they were such good movies.
But yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr. man, very good actor.
He is also, because they've done interviews with him too, like him and Sam Witwer, like kind of like on the same level of like Star Wars knowledge.
No. That you're thinking of the Schmoedowns, the movie trivia Schmoedowns. Now Freddie Prinze Jr. doesn't really know that much.
I thought the dude that voiced Kanan was insanely good.
No. They were on the same team, and so Sam Witwer would carry him. But like he still knows quite a bit, but it's nowhere near Sam Witwer. Sam Witwer is like up there with like Dave Filoni in knowledge. Freddie Prinze Jr. isn't anywhere near there.
I'm thinking of somebody else. And there's somebody on the Rebels cast that is also like extremely.
Yeah, Dave Filoni. Filoni.
No, he doesn't count.
You are thinking of Freddie Prinze Jr., but you're thinking because they played on the same team. Yeah, they've also gone against each other.
It was like a solo interview. Was the one I'm talking about, and he had everything.
Yeah, no.
Somebody else who voiced Ezra.
He's decent, but he's not like. I think he beat him. Oh wait, I'm looking at one of the episodes right now where they faced each other. Never mind. Sam won. Like he's still like knowledgeable. He's like he knows a lot.
There was somebody else. I can't.
But
he looked exactly like Kanan though. I don't remember who it was. There was a clip that I saw though, and he was like just saying the most obscure stuff, but it was all true. It's like, actually, this can't happen because, this, and this. I'm like, oh.
There's probably just Sam Witwer.
I don't think it was because he looked like Kanan. From what I remember, he had like a beard and his like hair and a ponytail.
I know Freddie Prinze Jr. like he learned a lot from Sam.
Oh, that I believe.
And from Dave. So I mean, it could have been Freddie Prinze Jr. talking about it.
Maybe it was.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it was him, but yeah, no, he doesn't.
It has been a while.
I don't even know how Sam Witwer knows. Like he knows like the trivia stuff too, like the little things where it's like, who is this random character in the background?
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. And he just knows because it's just crazy.
Yeah. I can never remember the names though. You could show me a picture and I could tell you like exactly what scene and what movie it's from, but I could be like, don't remember his name. Some
of the names are crazy. Same thing with like species names. I don't know all the species, but like I'll bet you like, oh yeah, that's that. I know that.
I'm better at those than I am like actually people's actual names.
The glob.
Yep.
The glob.
No, like what's Jabba's like little like rat dude's name? Like Scrumdiddlyumptious Fink or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. Keep sleep dabbly.
Yeah. No, he's funny as hell.
I forget what happens to him. He dies, right? I think Leia kills him.
Yeah, I think. I just think about like the new Lego Star Wars game where you have to. It's like he's a whole boss fight.
His name is Salacious B. Crumb.
Salacious B. Crumb. That's what it is. Yeah.
You were kind of close.
I remember it was like some weird S name.
He's a Kowakian monkey lizard.
Monkey lizard. That's ridiculous. No, because I just remember in the Lego Star Wars game when you fight Jabba in episode 6, you have to fight him too. Like he's like the in between fight. It's crazy.
I want some of them frogs that he be eating.
Oh yeah.
Are they like one-eyed or three-eyed?
The one-eyed ones are from Mandalorian. They might be one-eyed. It might just be the same ones.
Hmm.
So we started the pod race. Remember,
Oh yeah.
rip the head off, spit it into the thing.
It's pretty cool to see Leia and
I
Rebels
was just saying,
and
like
her and Ezra.
the way that she works with everybody too, and like she plays both sides because she is technically like she is an Imperial senator.
Mm-hmm. And her and Ezra are like the same age, but Leia she's just so mature.
Are you really?
She just seems so much older.
Really?
They were born on the same day.
You're right.
Luke and Leia.
Yeah, you're
Empire
right.
Day.
You're right.
Empire Day.
No, that's crazy because isn't she like way taller too?
Yeah, she's taller. But Ezra grows a lot between seasons 2 and 3. So
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
by season 3, I'm pretty sure he's taller. But
Yeah,
um,
that's the Skywalker.
but
gene.
yeah, she's just so like mature. Like even in Kenobi,
Yeah.
she's insanely mature because she's just like senator's daughter. Like that's how she's a princess. That's how like they grow up.
Right.
Groomed to be leaders.
Right.
That's why she's just she
Oh
stands
no!
out 'cause
I mean, even in the thumbnail for A Princess on Lothal, episode 12 of season 2, Ezra and Leia are standing next to each other, and they're the same height.
are they?
I didn't even notice.
She just stands out. She stands taller.
Yeah.
I think she's like she's a tiny bit taller, but barely.
That's like the ages and everything too is just crazy for me to think about.
Mm-hmm. They're literally like 14, 15.
Nah, that's wild.
And then in A New Hope, they're 19.
Yeah.
And Han Solo's like 30, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
19? That's fine. I don't know what the space law is, but I'm sure that's legal.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's like a tiny. I see on the Disney Plus thumbnail. She's like a tiny bit taller. But yeah,
Just weird.
same age. She's literally out here being a rebel princess already.
And then 2 episodes after that, unpopular opinion, I liked the Legends of the Lasat arc, like the way that they had to find like their old home and
I love
use
that.
another side of the Force, and I thought that was kind of cool. That
Yeah.
like, because Qui-Gon talked about that too. He goes like, not everybody calls it, and Kanan said that too. He's like, not everybody calls it the same thing, but it is
Exactly.
like, again, it connects everybody. That I love seeing.
And I like the the Forgotten Droid episode with the
Yeah, where
Imperial droid.
they find.
I like that guy.
What's his name?
He becomes a rebel.
Yeah. He's so funny.
I usually skip that episode.
Come on.
that first one, man. After watching it like for 5 times,
Cannot be skipping episodes like that. You gotta go through every one.
I didn't skip it this time.
What's that Clone Wars arc with the droids and the little lieutenant?
Dude, I love that guy. I forget his name. Bro is like plankton size, dude. He's like 2 inches tall.
Garfon?
Is that his name?
I think it's like lieutenant, not lieutenant.
Admiral, I think. An admiral.
No, he didn't get that high. I think he got promoted.
What's his name?
I think it was like Garfon or something. What season was it?
It's like season 4, yeah.
Oh, I just had to pass on Barra.
Oh man.
Oh, here it is.
What an arc.
It was like Gaston or Garfon or something like that.
I forget what was the title of that? It's when Gregor comes back. Or
Sunny
when Gregor's introduced.
A Sunny Day in the Void is the name of at least the first episode, I think. Or Secret Weapons. Secret Weapons, I think, is the first one. It's in season 5.
Okay.
G
Okay,
Squad.
yeah. It starts with
Meaver Gascon. That's what it is.
Lieber.
Meeber. Meebur. Yeah, then
Meeb.
U
Oh, I
R.
found it.
And then Gascon. Gascon.
He was a colonel.
Colonel.
A male Zilkin.
That's right, because Whack kept calling him Captain and he was getting mad.
He is 1 foot 1 inch.
I saw that. I just saw that. 0 points, a third of a meter tall.
Oh man.
That's
blue eyes, green skin, D squad. Didn't he get promoted?
He's a Zilkin. Yeah, he did.
And later as a brigadier general. Okay, yeah. He was considered a military strategist. Man, I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know.
Because I remember, like, in the beginning of the mission, he was kind of like, he didn't really care about anybody. He just wanted the mission done. But he kind of, like, evolves just a little bit. He's a little character arc. Kind of starts caring about people. Or about droids, I guess. Oh, his design originated from concept artwork for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. A design originally conceived for Jar Jar Binks. He was voiced by Steven Stanton. Steven,
Here I found.
Oh yeah, he did Obi-Wan.
I found a little thing about After the Clone Wars. It says a non-canon comic strip included in the Launchpad section of Star Wars Insider 180 claimed Gascon was unable to find work after the Clone Wars ended, forcing him to go into the customer service of an astromech droid support company. While on the job, Gascon worked off a laptop on a desk and wore a headset, which he used to talk to a customer who needed to be told where a droid's toggle switch was. Like he ended up having to like work with droids for the rest of his life. Oh no.
Oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Bert should be on the Rebel Alliance.
Pretty much is.
Yeah, this season, like, rewatching it, it's like it's insane how much stuff like actually, or how many like appearances we get and stuff.
Yeah.
And like they're not like forced. It's like,
well, they're actually part of the story, which is like,
yeah,
you know.
And you got the Fen Rao stuff, which is setting up for the later season stuff.
Yep. And also
we got Maul setting up for more.
Also for season 3. Both of those arcs kind of like not end fully, but they pretty much end.
I wish the Grand Inquisitor wouldn't have died so soon, because I feel like he could have been cool.
That's my thing.
But he did have a good death, and Thrawn was gonna come in eventually anyways, so
I feel like you
might as well just throw in Vader for season 2, you know, for the meanwhile.
When he was like, well, Thrawn was already in the Empire. He hasn't been like revealed yet as his Grand Admiral. He
hasn't been dispatched to deal with.
He had secret promotions and stuff all the time because nobody wanted people to know that he was, you know, a non-human was higher up than humans in the Empire.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people didn't even really know about like Vader and stuff too.
Yeah, right. At this point, it was a little better, but like right when the Empire started, we're like, who's this?
Who are you trying to give me orders? And all of a sudden you're choking.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just choking.
Your feet get lifted up.
Did you know Vader killed Fox? Commander Fox?
I thought he... Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. When?
Fox is the you know, the Coruscant Guard squad. Yeah. Commander Fox is that guy. So he kills him like pretty early. Vader was chasing down the you know, the librarian Jedi.
Yeah.
He was chasing her down.
Yeah.
And I forget, Commander Fox did something. I forget what he did. He didn't follow an order or something. I don't remember what it was, but Vader killed him like for basically nothing. But it's because Anakin never liked Fox.
Really?
And yeah, he never liked him, and because he was like so stingy. But it like when Ahsoka was being detained for being framed. Remember when the one person died She was being framed by her friend. Anakin went to go see Ahsoka, and Fox wouldn't let him in, and like he was so mad.
Oh, that
it was
makes
like
sense.
he was like Vader was coming out in that moment, and then he was like fine, and then like left. And people in the comments were like, "Yeah, it's no mystery why Vader killed him."
That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah,
you get what you give.
I never liked Fox either, because to me, Fox was kind of like Palpatine's puppet. I mean, they all were, but like he just he worked very closely with Palpatine though, because the shock troopers were, or the Coruscant guards were like his division basically.
Yeah, well, they turned.
I don't think there was a Jedi general for that group.
Nope.
I think it was just Palpatine basically.
Yeah, at least as far as we saw.
Yeah. You know, Palpatine turned the Jedi Temple into like a home for him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's just disrespectful.
I think it half became like a Sith temple too. Like they started, or no, the Jedi Temple was built on the Sith temple, something like that. There's a Sith temple somewhere in the Jedi Temple, or all the way around.
Yeah, it's so disrespectful because it's like what they did to it, and then it served as the headquarters for him and Vader too.
Right.
But it's just a way to desecrate them, you know?
Exactly.
It's like,
because then you fly the Imperial flag over the.
Yeah. It's like we left a graveyard here of Jedi and like massacred all these Jedi, and now we're gonna go and we're gonna set up base in here just to disrespect you further. Like,
yeah,
crazy. They even mentioned that in Jedi Survivor, like when you first.
I was gonna say that was cool too, like seeing like I haven't been on a Coruscant in a while. I'm like, oh, and then watching like the Imperial flag, just like flying on the Jedi.
Crazy. Crazy, dude.
Speaking of, I haven't gotten too far. How much have you played that game?
I already beat the story.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind. I have. I just found.
So at the end. All
right. Cool.
Kidding.
Spoiler alert for those who have not played, but I just got to the point where you rescue that like ancient droid from the High Republic.
Yeah.
And then you go to Grease, and then
that's sick.
But it's as far as I got.
Seeing that like the flashback when you like touch it or whatever, it's crazy.
Like getting like a little bit of a time jump and like seeing High Republic people, like the uniforms are all different and stuff.
Yeah.
That was sick to me.
Bro, stop spoiling it for me.
My fault.
You know, like that game is really good. Such a good story.
Yeah. It's just so much more smoother than the other one.
It's so much more what?
So much more smooth. Like not graphically smooth because it lags quite a bit, but like like combat wise and like how the game.
Oh yeah, the gameplay mechanics are insane.
Like how the game like forces you places, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of exactly like the flow of the game is so much more smooth.
Yeah, because it's like basically open world.
Right.
Which is sick. It's a lot harder. At least for me, because I was playing on Master.
Yeah, I didn't start like that. I'm like, let me enjoy the story and not get just pissed off, but trying to beat like a freaking.
Yeah, well, I beat the first one on Master and Grandmaster, so I was like, I'm just gonna play this one on Master. I never got like too hard. There were some parts, but I did beat it.
Yeah, no.
I am that guy. Simply.
The fight just before Vader got me. I had to down my difficulty just once for that. I was also on Master, and I went down to Knight just for that fight, and then I put it back up to Master. I'm like,
against the second sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
all
that
for freaking Vader to just
bro stole my kill.
Yeah, nah, for real. I'm like, dude, I spent like 2 hours on that fight. You come up in here and just, ugh.
You just steal my kill like that, man.
Messed up. It's so messed up.
But yeah, season 2, fire.
We missed one big thing. We missed one big thing is the Zeb and the Callus, the Agent Callus, like interaction, like setting up the partnership and the Fulcrum thing, because now Ahsoka's gone, so now they have no.
Yeah, because Callus is still he was still a part of the Empire.
Yeah, well,
season 2.
He is still in season 3, but they're like slowly catching on to him.
Yeah,
and he sets up one of the other dudes, but we're not there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, season 2. I like season 2 better
than season
1.
Yeah. Definitely. There's so much more that happens. I mean, just the last 2 episodes make up the whole thing. And seeing Rex and everybody on a ATT again.
I mean, also, it's like just one of the best episodes of the show is in this season.
Yeah.
With the part 2 of the finale.
Yep. This is one of the most symbolic.
Yeah.
As well.
Well, I think that's gonna do it.
Another short one, but
for this episode.
It's alright. Not a whole lot.
We're gonna finish season 3, rewatching season 3, and that should be good to go for next week.
As I say, I'm already on episode 20 of that one. I just finished episode 20. That's when that's the big one. That's when Maul finds Kenobi.
You're there.
Pretty much. I just got 2 more episodes. The 2-part finale.
But we do know Ahsoka officially releases on August 31st.
That is insane.
Insane. So we are...
Let's see. August 31st is a Thursday. So it's that Wednesday night. Strange.
1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, then it's probably the 30th then. Why would it release on the 31st?
I would bet it's the 30th, right? Because they're always on the Tuesday night, Wednesday morning release.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to probably bet on.
But they said 31st, though. Pretty sure.
Well, Disney themselves never said it. It was people saying that.
Oh.
Which makes me believe it's probably just going to be the 30th.
I'd hope. I hope they just.
Why not drop it tomorrow?
I was gonna say, it's ready. Make all the money in the world. I hate that. What, you have it filmed, you have it ready to go, just drop it. You're not gonna make any more money like waiting.
I mean, they still work on it.
Yeah, but they don't need to. just give it to us.
Just give it to me, please. Insane. Well, that's gonna do it.
That's gonna do it.
That's gonna do it for us this week. Episode 6.
Hopefully, Zach can actually watch the season this week, so we don't have to.
I will be more than ready.
Anyways, you said that like a month ago, and here we are.
We're here. Who would have thought?
We're here. Who would have thought? Look at us.
Look at us. We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.